Hey guys, it's Tuesday night, which means that I'm here in the first realm, and I am on my monk, Chad Fist. And Chad is a complete noob, just like me, going through Final Fantasy for the very first time. So I am on the back end of Shadowbringers. So I'm doing all the 5.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests. And yeah, that's where I am right now. So last week, I ended up finishing up a dungeon and got smacked around quite a bit by one of the bosses. Luckily, I made it out of there. I won't say I made it out of there alive, but I made it out of there in one piece, so I was able to move on. So anyway, got to talk to J, and we're going to hit up the MSQs. If you're new to this stream, I am recording all of the MSQs for all of the parts of Final Fantasy, all the way from being a first-time sprout in wherever it was I created chat, I forget now, up to the endpoint. So the whole idea is that I'll have a complete log of every single playthrough MSQ out on the red channel, because I can't say it here. Why is it that my game is not showing? Hang on a second, let me figure this out. Yeah, no source connected. Game capture, where is it? Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da. Final Fantasy. Unlock. I wonder if I have to okay, we're, fine. Okay, I'm going to have to change this real quick here, because, there was an update in the game, or update to OBS, and so that is fine. All right, I gotta do some stuff here real quick. Display capture, add a new display capture. Oh, this is interesting. Acer, and yeah. I think that will do it, but I need to push that back to do. There we go. And we shall leave it there, and we shall take that one out. And is it working now? There we go. God, I love technology, especially when it breaks on you right when you start doing stuff. It was funny. I was telling wifey a couple minutes ago, it's like, all right, I've got to get upstairs because I don't know whether there was an update to OBS, and there was also an update to my driver for my video. And it's like, I don't know whether shit's going to be broken tonight or what's going to go on. But hey, true to form, it's broken. All right, we're going to do the display capture. I'll fix that crap later. Hopefully everything, yeah, let's see. Where's Final Fantasy? I took that out. That's weird. Suddenly it's just like, okay, we're not allowing you to do that any longer. All right, fine, whatever. I'll have to fix it for the rest of my streams too. All right, Chad, let's get going, man. J. All right, Echoes of a Fallen Star, and this is the next MSQ. J presumably has some idea as to what you might usefully do while Y'shtola pursues her investigations in Anamnesis and Deer. Okay, oh, that's right. She's back there trying to figure out how to get her library card to work. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might have trouble. We might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessels. He will no doubt wish to hear of our discoveries as well, such as they are. Okay, you're going to send me back where? You're going to take me back to the Crystarium, or we're just going to magically appear there? Oh, there's also an update to Final Fantasy, so that was like, oh, look, everything's broken all at once.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
Okay.
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
Yeah, the fake Warrior of Light.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Why, yes, it is.
You understand, don't you?
Understand what?
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
But what is your bit?
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People, chocobos, you name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help.
Looks like he's wearing something
If
out
we
of
follow in your
Star Trek.
footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken.
Even though they are.
They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Thunderstorms? Oh, this is interesting. Sudden weather change. I take it wasn't in the forecast.
What's happening to the sky?
Wicked light. Oh no.
Someone had a whole box of fireworks. to
5
set
at
off, I
12.
A star shower.
guess. A star shower.
I hear a voice.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear? Feel? Think?
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light!
Oh, here we go.
You're back!
Just like he never left. And what's this? And just like that, it's done. Okay.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
Hallelujah. Yeah. Okay. We're going all
I'm a warrior of
evangelical here.
light.
No, you're not.
I've been chosen?
Oh, yeah. Recruitment.
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Alfie's got something in mind.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
Well, sure. Why not?
Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant.
I'm trying to suck that one in. Such that all who awakens to her innate gift might receive... Oh, okay.
In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Let them have the migraines for a while.
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why, then, didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light.
Okay.
And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
He always does that, like, droopy little eye thing, you know? It's like, All right, Okay, so he's recruiting folks. Lovely. Right. Alpha Node. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He is gone then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thyler and Von Ard among them, I am sorry to say, have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plan for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. Once we can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown their requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in those whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They're set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, Raban took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters Thyler and Von Ard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I pray thee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Anamensis to us. Okay. I shall. I gotta go to the Amaro launch. Okay, where is... There's a stone. I'm reading the novice thing. It's like, what are cat girls? And someone says, we don't discuss cat girls. Oh God, okay. All right, here are these guys. Hey, Thyler. You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. So, here's the thick of it. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. Good thing. I still can't believe it, you coming all the way just to speak to us. Nice hair. That's right, he had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell what it looked like anyway. He's got a helmet head, though. I swear we won't let you down. So long as this helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Okay, you do that. Speaking of which, blah, 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 blah. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Ah, the boy is all grown up. I started walking this way, but now what? Speak with the Crystal Exarch. Where is he? Is he in the Crystarium? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Where? Hello. Show me. Where he is. Oh, yeah, he's in the Crystarium. Okay, so we're going to go to the Docile Gate. Then climb the hill. Do you have business with it? Yes, we do. Let us in. Thank you. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in anamnesis and do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his designs, nor do I know of any potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust to Ashtola ingenuity and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. Thank you, Rain. What? In combat, perhaps. But where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? All right, then I'll look forward to your return. Yes, you will. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessels? You can ask. Of course, I'm not going to tell you about it. Of course, we are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transferent methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. All the vessels have blown up. There is still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. In other words, you're fucking stuck here. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needest not labor for the exclusion of all else. It would serve to lighten thy burden, however little. I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Yeah, we're going to put you on guard duty. Or latrine duty. That's it. We're going to send Rain out to clean latrines. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives and to throw our plans in disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. All right, and I get to go take a nap? Is that it? Yeah. All right, we'll do that. And amble on down. Pendants. I'm now starting to get the hang of this place, and then they're going to be, it's like, I'm going to end up like, nah, we're going to get rid of it. Now you're going to have to go someplace else. True to form. It's like, oh, man. Master O Sweets. A pleasure as always, Master Fist. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion, though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Yes. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. And that's the end of Echo of a Fallen Star. All right, we got a new MSQ, but that's going to come after this little cutscene, probably. Ah. He sleeps like I do. Gets up in the middle of the night, goes pee, checks outside. Dude, just go back to sleep. Start counting sheep. Do your breathing exercises. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's right. What's his face can't really come in. Master Fist is Glenard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Oh, you again? What charming accommodations. Lou Reek, you didn't even like... Okay, dude, whatever. Come on in. Take a look. I had come to dine at the Wandering Stairs, you see, when I spied a considerable gathering of locals. Then the sky caught fire, and well, I'm now a warrior of light. You must know what it all means. Anything you'd care to share with a friend? Yeah, now we have a bunch of delusional people running around. That is alarming, to say the least. It's all well and good that others have come to appreciate the Warriors of Light, but we cannot allow this charlatan to exploit their legacy, so... Yes, why not? We shall reform the indomitable duo that is Reek and Chad and put an end to his shenanigans. Oh, joy. Oh... Eager as ever, I see. Yes, I know. No need to say it. You've no intention of involving me. I'm stupid, but I'm not naive. Oh, and then he walks away butthurt. You're the better hunter and the better person besides. I'm reminded of Renda Ray, though that's hardly a surprise, is it? For her sake, for all of theirs, show this pretender and what it truly means to be a hero. He's got a point there. Yeah, thumbs up. I thought maybe I was going to have to do another another quest with him. I'd say it's a full moon, but it's kind of an oblong-looking moon, so it's not full. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus,
Foiled again.
Rats.
If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
I keep wondering if his arm's just going to, like, shatter.
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. No, this shithead's still running around. And that's all we see. He's like laid ruin to everything. Oh, here we go. Maybe he's just dreaming about it?
The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source. You thought I was kidding.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details? I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze. Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days. The final days?
Oh, never mind.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
Nice smile.
Let me tell you a tale. Everything dies. It was glorious.
Way more heroes? Okay. That must have been, yeah, I guess it was. So that was the end of chapter 5.2, patch 5.2. So now we're into, actually, we're going to start up 5.3, which is Reflections in Crystal. And to do that, I have to go talk to the manager of suites. In the Name of the Light is looking a little anxious. Manager of suites is looking a little anxious. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Ah, masters.
Little frog.
Ribbit, ribbit. Ah, Master's Fist, will you be venturing forth today? Do be sure to take care of, if so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand. Ah, Chad, how very opportune. Ah, librarian? Yes. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Talk at me. Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is in the case of Ardbert. You too were surprised to see him, I think. Stunned, I say. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effort his words had on those around him. Effect. And then the stars rained down from the sky, and, well, you know the rest. Fade in, fade out. Okay, here we go. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here we are. Here I am. Thank you, Chad, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you, perhaps, wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. Let me think about that. Wipe in. Wipe out. Let's see, what can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? What can you tell me the situation is like in the city? The situation in the city? Do you mean the people's awakening as Warriors of Light? Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardbert's return, history tells us that what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. Oh, it's happened before? But to understand that requires an understanding of Warriors of Light in the broader Vrandictic context. Easy for him to say. If it please you, you should be glad to provide an overview. I flatter myself that it may grant you better grasp of which is occurring not only in the Crystarium but at the world at large. Yeah, let me know. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant text. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. Okay, I got to go to the library. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you pleasante. And on that, I have to go speak to Moran, and he's over in the pendant. All right, so we're gonna go. Oh, Cabinet of Curiosity. Oh, a mender. Hi. Can you repair all? Why, yes, I can. Thank you. And let's see. Where am I? I gotta go out. There we go. There's the out. All right, and I need to go over to, where was it? Absolute complete. There we go. Cabinet of Curiosity. Way over on the other side of town. And let's see, Morin's going to be like up a couple of levels probably. There he is. Clickety click. Chad, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lessons. Let's see. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Thank you. That would be great. Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. Just happened to be in the neighborhood. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up my knowledge of familiars, and Alphanod volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join in? Okay, you got a full class. We've all paid tuition. Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Hey, Bearded Wolf, how's it going? Thanks for coming back, man. We're one to pore over the annals of Radic history. One would note the comparatively... You just stopped by so you could see... so was in the hospital for... Oh, kidney stones. Did you have to have them, like, shattered and all that? Ultrasound garbage? Yeah. Were one to pore over the annals of Radic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Nope, they wouldn't do that. They just sent me home with different meds. Oh, well, have you, I hate to ask the question, have you been able to pass them yet? Trust me, brother. I know the pain. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Fothelwill, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodford and Sollard, the fabled Drawn and Galdgent duo of Vobert. No list of Vradic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tuona and Ronka. In older texts, she too was called a warrior of light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. And I dying do so today. Think stone moved around. Oh, you would know. Yeah, God. Oh, hey, sympathies. First time I ever passed one of those suckers, I was actually camping at about 6,000 feet, and I hadn't been drinking enough water, and I'd had a couple beers, but I hadn't had enough water, and yeah, 2 in the morning, one decided to make its way out. So a buddy of mine had to take me to the hospital, and by the time I got there, it had already passed. So, needless to say, it was 45 minutes. Oh, your dad told you to drink beer. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, it's interesting. Drink water. Lots of water. I don't know about the beer part. I don't know whether it's a wives' tale or not. It's just, yeah. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear, the title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. Oh, thanks, Bearded. I appreciate that, man. I hope you feel better soon, okay? Because like I said, I know the pain. Oh. This, my friends, is Nordvarn's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as Warrior of the Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with the predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name according to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. So I guess we've just kind of like bastardized the name, huh? It's like, all right. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let's imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero. Conversely, there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time, they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Hydaelyn did call me a Warrior of Light. What's in a name? It doesn't change anything. And there I was thinking I was special. There we go. But you are special. Isn't that special? Yeah. Okay. No matter how many Warriors of Light there are out there, there's only one like you. Yeah, okay. At any rate, assuming, yeah, LSA is like bullshit. All right. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, and there's a common thread between the epithet, I doubt the Ashians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light and extension, and by extension Hydaelyn, with good, must have added insult to injury. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excuse myself? Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lessons on the Warrior of Light have given us much to ponder. Oh, did someone say Warriors of Light little girl's voice? Who's the... Whoa! Riqi-Tio, are you all right? Riqi-Tio. Riqi-Tio. God, I'll never get these names right. Riqi-Tio, are you all right? Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care of the cabinet? In the cabinet, okay. And what does she say? Poor little kid. You too, Urwell. We're sorry, Master Morin. Gasp, aren't you? The Warrior of Darkness? I gotta write it down because... Okay. My name's Riqi-Tio, and I want to help everyone. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a Warrior of Light. They're recruiting them young. Okay, what am I going to tell this kid? So I want to be a Warrior of Light, but not one that fights with swords and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people and apothecary. And I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium know in all of Norvarnt. And when I told Arkell and Urwell this, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. But this place is so big and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If I knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, Perhaps you might accompany young Riqi-Tio to the Spygenics. Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Chirungrans at their work. Oh, I got to, yeah, take them over there. That's a good idea. Sounds like a plan. It seems we've finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one of the Sephagus Spagyrix is a rotten egg. Yeah, I like that. Ha! I have to, you know, I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. And there she goes. Wow, they are fast. Okay, let's see. I gotta take the stairs down somewhere? Because we were on the, oh, they sent me down here already. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm already down, so how do I get out? Through the door. Oh, and I go back here, because why not? All right, and we got to go to where? The Rookery? No, the Rookery's way the hell out someplace. Docile Gate? Yeah, it's across from the Docile Gate. Where's my minion? Who's my next minion? Archifront! Alright, come on, kid. Jessamine. Why'd you bring all these little punks? What am I supposed to do with them? Well, now, to what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right, I want to be like a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that's a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. Okay. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life. And younglings like you, who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does that mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our Chirungrans doctors may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I like her little fangs, you know. Yeah. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. Hee, that's the spirit. Without further ado, then, may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order of sweet sieve at a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Ooh, an ingredient. Leave it to me, miss. Ah, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if she'll be at all right by herself. If she'll be all right by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at FFXIV, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. All right, leave it to me. I shall join you as the one who suggested this course to Riqi-Tio. I would assist in her first steps. And what about you two? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riqi. So we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Rain and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. All right, and I need to go get some potion stuff and things, I think. How much? Did I mess this up already? Should I have taken a stone to get there? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, but this is not the right area. I need to be somewhere else. I need to be upstairs. Oh, here we go again. Oh, this way? Oh, God. All right, let's see. Where does it say? Yeah, I should be upstairs, huh? Let me figure out Musica Universe. Oh, this is where I was, but it's on the outside? Okay, so I need to go outside. Okay, we'll go outside around the back end of things. I was like wandering through the garden here. There's Gracine. All right. And Riqi-Tio's hanging out in the tomato plants over there. Yes, 4 apples, 7 lemons. How many times must you count them? All right. Before I talk to Gracine, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a flush. Hang in there. Thank you for allowing me to take a quick break. Let's see. All right, I got to talk to Gracine. Hi, gasp. If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself, may I assume you are with Master Alphinaut? Why, yes, I am. No, he's with me. Right, lest you wonder, Chesameel's order is for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them. So we need you to go pick them, put them in a barrel, squash them, make some wine. Okay, so it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphinaut and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits of the vines. Mayhaps you could lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. You thought I was kidding, right? Here, have some wine. Yes. Okay. And they're over here. So I guess I'm going to like find some twinkly grapes and pick them. Yes, that's the way everyone picks grapes. Let's go to a different shrub and we'll pick grapes over here. Okay, I need one more batch and oh, just happen to be right next to each other. All right. Come on, kid. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. Wow, you've picked this many already? Amazing. Thank you. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Jessamine? Hee, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. She might have them for her wine later, right? Tell me, Riqi, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Well, a while ago I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I've ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary. I mean, she went around taking care of people even when it was dangerous, and I decided I want to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I don't really know what I was doing or if there was anything else I could do. So then not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world helping people. And I thought that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Thaler? Oh, okay. I haven't seen him for a while, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Thaler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower? Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Riqi-Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike you, your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, though countless little acts of heroism like delivering the grapes to Jessamine. Yay! It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I was convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he is so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the Exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land, after all. Norvarnt has become a home to us, and our people are our own. Let us return to Spagrix. I wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. All right, and we're going to go round and round and round. Traipse through all the veggies. Oh, I might as well figure out where I'm headed, right? Well, thanks to for your kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. Did she just call me sweetie? Yee! From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we'll add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce a invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. As part of her studies, I may just give Riqi-Tio a little taste, hee. And In the Name of the Light has been finished. Yay! What's the next? MSQ, and who do I need to speak with? Oh, Earwell? Okay. I dubbed you Earwig. Oh, that's right. They wanted to learn how to fight. Okay. So we're going to go Heroic Dreams. And we get all kinds of food and stuff. Pickled herring. Yay! Warrior of Darkness, if you've finished helping Riqi, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say that they've become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. They shouldn't mind if we are doing the fighting, if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us much while they were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. I'll say, wait, just... come on then, children. Teenagers. All right, and where are we going this time? Who knows? Exart Gate. God. Exart Gate. Oh, I gotta go all the way over. Fine. All the way over to Lakeland. Hello. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesamil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under eaves, so you are more like to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. A proof of successful kill. I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Okay, we're on fangs. Got it. All right. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Chad. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you are to stay with Rain. She's really strong too, and we will keep you safe. Without further ado, then, let's let the contest begin. All right, and where am I going? I got 6 of these things I got to stick in eaves. Destination number 1. All right. Artefant. Let's use some lures and see what happens. There they are.
Yup.
Okay, I got 1. So now I go find another area to do this. Okay, I guess we're going to go back and around. Oh, that's an interesting looking critter. Gotta find the destination. It's gonna be around here somewhere. There it is. All right, I got another set of fangs. And where's the last location? We're gonna go back this way, I guess. Okay, looking for a destination. There it is. There we go. I didn't check to see how many fangs I have. Oh well. When I give them back, Alice and I will count them, and then we'll know how many we have. It is a trifle. Is that what they call them? Trifled? Not to be trifled with. Okay. Well fought, Chad. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest, though I know the tally. May I see your fangs for good measure? Here they go. Apologies for the wait. My fangs, not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. Five, six, seven fangs from Alice A. Which means that victory goes to Chad, who collected 8. Bah! Seems you found the better spots for the lures. Okay, don't be grumpy. I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, but you're still within reach. I'll get the better of you next time. All right, kid. So, children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Chad and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone when Ardbert appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and my sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkell? Me, to be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together, get a different hair bun. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, that I had to go out there and find it. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thank you for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. Bye. See ya. Adios. Farewell. Bye, Rain. All right. I understand how Oracle feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Heidelin's voice, but that vision of the final days of Armarat burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pity of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Ascian mask. Sigh. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. Ha! But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back at the city. Rest assured, Rain and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see if their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Oh, we'll see to it. Uh-oh. What's up? It's nothing, just dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. So there's something going on with their souls, right? Soul brother. As you ponder LSA's words, you are taken on by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. All right, go back to the lookout in the Crystarium. Go back to the lookout in the Crystarium. Okay, show it to me. Map. And back to Tenos Rookery. Oh, I guess I gotta go Crystarium, yes. Then we'll go there. And Rookery? I think that's what we said, yeah. Should I be down? Or up here? Maybe I need to be up. Question is, how far up? This destination. Look out. Look out!
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Maybe. Oh, but first a migraine. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Let's see. Give back Ardbert's body. Why must you embroil the people in your plans? What are you plotting? How about what are you plotting?
Come now. My plans are no mystery. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose.
I am death incarnate.
The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness, and I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hyphlodeus called me his new old friend.
No, I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you, or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Good thing.
This. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
The fates seem determined not to allow us a quiet moment, but come, let us have the details from Rain. Okay. Pickled herring? S'mores. We're gonna do s'mores. It's m'mores, not s'mores. Okay. And the next quest. Fraying Threads. And do I get, like, new armor? Is that what's going on here? Complete set of Crystarium armor suited for fending. And suited for maiming. Yes. And suited for striking. Okay, cool. I could use new outfit. It happened after LSA and I saw the children back as asparagus. Ah! Spagrix. We chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us when he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The doctors were looking after him now, with Alphanod standing by just in case his healing magic are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the XIV told me where to look. I see. It cannot be easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to the doctor's office. All right, and I'm not going to jump that way. Not going to jump that way either. Guess we're going to go down the long way. And I guess we're going to the crystal. And then we'll go this way. Dude, you okay? They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning. Sigh, not exactly. Really? You will doubtless recall the time Uringer nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired. And were you when you got back? As were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which, in retrospect, may have been a good idea. In fact, the fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alphanot observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assertedly isn't old age. Wait. You see making a crack at me? Come on now. But leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessels with all haste. To that end, Chad, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Kryal about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. Okay. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I've learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there has been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, that sort of thing. All of which serves, rather conveniently, to make Elidibus call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the heart of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ashians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know that I've been itching to get back out there for a while. Mayhaps Uringer, too, can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit's vessel's construction. It is for Beck, Lug, and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make a use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However, heedless you are of your own well-being. If you care at all for Rain's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphinaud and I will find your NJ. Yeah. I'll say he like slaps them around. Shh, sit down. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Chad. And I am headed to the Rising Stones. Okay. And let's see if I can bring that up. Off to Reverend Toll. See you, bye. Oh, Tataru, my lady. Hello. Gasp, Chad, what excellent. I mean, awful timing. What? You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Kryle's hardly had a moment's rest these past few days. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist. I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here, because I need to find out what's going on. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon? And they want to make sure there are no problems at this end? You better talk to Kryle. She's with the others in Dawn's Respite. Let's go and see her. Just perhaps yourself, all right? Entrance to Dawn's Respite. Otherwise known as Dawn's Place. Oh, and I doing the slow walk. Okay.
Excuse us. This way.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
That is Stola way in the back.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse, a change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why, I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Hey, Kryle. What's the news from the front? This is what's happening. I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between their body and the soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Allagan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. I think I know just the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. All right, and I'm getting a striking? God, I can never remember. Maiming? I'm striking. I'm not a maiming. Or am I? I don't know. Let's see. Let me check something real quick here. I am looking for striking. That's what I'm looking for, striking. Okay, so I'm a striker. We'll get that one. I wanted to make sure I got the right thing. Early on in the game, I ended up getting the wrong armor. I got maiming or some fool thing like that. It's like, okay, that was stupid. All right. Let me see, because this chest is like all the way. I'm going to have to make room. Oh, another pair of pants. Yay. All right, so I'm going to have to go in, clear out. Let's see. Control I. And go clear out one of the... get rid of that one and place that in the armory. And now I should be able to find it, right? Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not a turban guy, but let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's different. Actually, you know what? I don't mind the rest. The rest is kind of like, I was getting tired of the scarf, so this is kind of cool. I shall take this. As far as the helm is concerned, it's like, yeah, okay. Maybe not. Nah, Chad isn't Chad unless his hair is showing, so we'll do it that way. All right, let's see. What am I doing here? Tataru. Food for the soul. Oh, we got another set of gear coming up, huh? Food for the soul. All right, judging by her sheepish expression, Tataru has a favor to ask. Chad, could you spare a moment while Kryl goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean? There's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the first, you see, and since we might be waiting a while, I wondered if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. It'd be in the kitchen of the House of Splinters. Meet me there. Well, I'd better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. See you, bye. All right, and food for the soul. Where am I headed? I'm not there. Oh, well, yeah. Exit. I gotta get out of Reverend's Toll. That's why I can't see it. Duh. All right. Who am I looking for now? Way over on the other side of town. Okay, we'll go there. And let me get a mount. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I didn't even know that there was... Oh, there isn't. That's why. Okay, who am I looking for here? Am I not supposed to talk to anyone here? I thought it was here. Maybe it's upstairs. Okay, well. I guess I'll look at those later. All right. I guess I should be upstairs, or maybe I'm down here. There we are. I don't think I've been up here. Lower tables, wouldn't it be nice? There you are, Chad. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Kryl, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. And the course of all of this, my culinary skills had come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven even as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. I was going to say she's wearing a toque. That's kind of cool. They're baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. Some bread. Sourdough. Doesn't it just, it's called Archen loaf, in case you're wondering, and it's what they eat over in Charlotte. Okay. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Cryle tells me it's a good source of ether. So it should lend them a bit of strength at least. That's truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. Cryle, if it isn't Rambros too. I trust you require no introduction either, Chad? Greetings, my friend. Full glad I am to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies. I've been keeping Rambros apprised of events in the first. Suffice it to say he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Okay, now I remember this guy. He was like in the camp outside of the Crystal Palace. Yeah, okay. Ahem, loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement. Memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secret. It's if any records of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here, empty-handed, as I am, the answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrades. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. And when the time comes, we may rest easy in knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the power shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. And so tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for a friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, Chad. If you would be so good as to see Rambro's message and Tataru's bread to the intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Okay. Cryle, before I wrap the bread up, would you mind giving it a try? Just to make sure everything is as it should be. But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Excuse me, Rambros. As a fellow Charlatan, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of Rollenberry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. You're going to have to bake another loaf. These guys are going to scarf it all down. Munch, munch. I see. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Gaha, just so. The very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlatan, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts. We pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of an archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Fish bread, yay! Yet for its many shortcomings, a loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnable, convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. I suspect just about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. How it takes me back. And if there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certainly to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around. We'll make sure to wrap up an extra slice. Chad, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can and that we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. See you, bye. All right, deliver the Archon loaf to the Exarch in the ocular. All right, so we're going to go back. And I'm going to teleport to the Crystarium. And there we go. I just have to go across the way here, so I am not going to take a portal. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just saying yes. Man. Here, have some bread. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? By the 12, Archon loaf? However did you come by this? I'd swear it had come straight from Charlatan. Rambrose said that, did he? Sigh. His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry, that which I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends and to deserve it, but I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with similar predicament, so I ask that you have faith in me and what we do. But we are talking about your journey before the others arrive. I would hear how their bodies fare. And the bread I shall save for later. Though it's been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconductive they are to conversation. There's a tad chewy, I guess. Okay. Nom, 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 nom.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies? Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
Oh, this guy's
The
right in
red
there.
stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind, and so we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes, so far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Although not soon enough to warrant your waiting, the test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
Sorry, my essence just curdled.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
Okay, RJ. Hast thou a moment, Chad? I would speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return unto the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friend spake not in certainties, yet if Beck-Lug hath the right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existeth an affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self is simply that, himself. As our recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul, as any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former self. Flesh. 'Tis a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century, our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth, none can say what choice our friend will make, and I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any of these. Scouting, healing, casting, no. Okay, we're getting silver pieces. And who am I talking to now? Oh, Thancred. Okay. So that was the end of Food for the Soul. All right, guys. This is all for me for tonight. I am going to go stop. Well, first of all, I'm going to stop yawning in your ear. And I'm going to head out. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a fun afternoon. Have a fantastic evening. Bearded Wolf, I hope you are able to pass that stone soon and you start feeling better. And I shall see you all soon. Don't forget, if you like what we've been doing, give us a thumbs up, give us a swipe, give us a follow, give us some love, give us a subscription. And we shall see you all soon. Love you. Peace out.